Okay, so today we will discuss new point in C language, that is pointers. So what is basically pointers? Pointers are nothing but the derived data type. Okay, there are different types of data types. In that, pointers are derived data types. That means pointers are based on user defined data types or some built-in data type. Means it inherits the properties of built-in or user-defined data type. That is called as derived data types. And pointers are nothing but your derived data types. Next, what is the use of pointers? Pointers are the variables which stores address of another value variables. That means in C language there are two types of variables. First type is called as value variable. Second type is called as pointer variables. First, value variable. That means if you write integer a semicolon, this is a is a variable and called as value variable or simple variable, which stores value. That is, in a variable we can store any integer type value, but in the particular range, because if data type having some range. Clear? So in a is the value variable which stores actual value which is of type integer. Next, pointer variable. That means if you write integer pointer p, here p is also a variable but of type pointer, and pointer are denoted by asterisk notation or star notation. Clear? So what is the use of pointer variables? Pointer variable stores address of another type of value variable. Means pointer variable does not store any value because it is a pointer variable, and pointer variable always store address of another value variable of same type. Means what? If p is of type integer pointer, p of type integer pointer, so p store address of another integer value variable. Suppose a is the integer type of value variable. So in p we can store address of another integer variable. This is the use of pointers. That means simply pointer stores address of another variable of same type. If the pointer is float pointer, then it stores address of another float value variable. Understood? That means if suppose float b is equal to 10.10, this is a float value and b is of type value variable. Clear? But of type float. Means b variable value variable stores float type of value. Now to store address of b we use float pointer. Float pointer, suppose p1. In that p1 we can store address of b but not address of a, because pointer p1 is of type integer pointer. That means integer float pointer. Float pointer stores address of another float value variable. It stores address. P1 stores the address but of same type. Means if the pointer is float type, then that pointer p1 stores the address of b, because b of type float. Understood the meaning of the pointers? That means pointer variables are stored address of another variable, and value variable stores actual value. Understood the difference? Pointer variable stores address and value variable stores actual value. In value variable we cannot store address because it is value variable, and in the pointer type of variable we cannot store value. That means their purpose is fixed. Value variable stores actual value and pointer variable stores actual address of another variable. Understood the meaning? Now take one example. and memory management, respective memory management. So start writing our program from hash include stdio.h, then hash include con.io.h. Include these two header files. After that, start our program from writing void main. Main is user defined function. Next, take one integer type of variable. Integer a is equal to 10. Means a is a value variable. And which type of value variable? Integer type. Means a stores any integer value but within the range, because integer data type having sub range. Range starts from -32768 to 32767. This is a range. In this range we can store any value inside the a variable, because just int is a signed integer data type. No need to write sign. Clear? So a is a value variable. We can store any value between this range into the a variable. Understood the meaning of value variable? But we cannot store address into a variable because it is a value variable. Next, now take another variable of pointer type. Integer pointer p. Now p is the pointer type. So in pointer type variable we can store address of another integer type of variable. Clear? So integer pointer p, this is called as declaration of pointer. This is called as declaration of pointer variable. Declaration of pointer variable. Understood? Now, how to initialize the pointer variable? Initialize means we can assign value to the pointer variable. But what we can store into pointer variable? Only address of another variable. So, initialization, that means p is equal to, we can store the address of a inside p, because p is which type? Pointer variable. So we can store address of a. So there are two type of operators in pointer. First is ampersand. This is called as address of operator. Means address of a, it gives you address of a value variable, which gives you address of a type of value variable. And another is called as asterisk notation or star, or it is also called as indirect operator, that is called as pointer. And what is pointer stores? Actually it gives you value at the address location. Okay, so these are two different operators we always use while we studying pointers. This is called as indirection operation and this is called as address of operator. Okay, next. Now what is the meaning of this and how memory get managed to this type of variable? So here a is called as value variable, pointer p is called as pointer type of variable. Now memory management. So this is your random access memory. These are two different variables. So for a, memory get reserved on the stack memory. In that stack memory, 10 value is assigned to the a variable, and that a variable having some address. Suppose address is 100. Okay, this is starting address, because integer type of variable reserves 2 bytes, means actually 100 and 101. These two blocks are reserved for the a type of variable, and a contains value, so value is 10. Understood? This is called as memory management for variable a. Second, memory management for p. So for p, memory get reserved. Suppose address of p is 200, that is base address. Now how many bytes are reserved for the pointer type of variable? For integer value variable, how many bytes are reserved? 2 bytes. If it is traditional C compiler. If ANSYS C compiler, actually it is 64 bit. If 64 bit compiler is there, then for integer it reserves 4 bytes. and if it is 32-bit system, then it reserves 2 bytes for integer data type. Now, how many bytes are reserved for the pointer type of variable? What pointer stores? Pointer stores address of another value variable. If it is integer pointer, it stores the address of another integer type of variable. If it is float pointer, it stores the address of another float type of variable. Understood? So, how many bytes are reserved for the pointer type of variable? Only 2 bytes are reserved for the pointer type of variable. If it is character pointer, okay. If character data type, character C, then how many bytes are reserved for the C variable? Only 1 byte is reserved. But if it is character pointer P1, then for character pointer also only 2 bytes are reserved. If it is integer pointer, for integer variable it requires 2 bytes, but integer pointers requires only 2 bytes. If float variable, float value variable requires 4 bytes, but float pointer variable requires only 2 bytes, because every time pointer variable stores only address, base address of that variable, and storing base address it requires only 2 bytes is sufficient. But if it is 64-bit system, then 4 bytes is required. Almost all systems are 32 bits. That's why 2 bytes are required. If it is 64-bit, then 4 bytes are required. Understood? Means any type of pointer variable, character pointer, float pointer, integer pointer, long pointer, every pointer type of variable requires only 2 bytes. Understood the meaning? Next. So, P pointer stores what? It stores address of A. What is the base address of A? A base address is 100. So, inside P, what is the value? P is pointer type. What value it stores? It stores address type of value. Understood? This is not the actual value. It is the address of A. Okay, so 100 is the address, 101, this is the address, 200, this is the address. So P stores what? Address of A, means P points to A variable. So P is called as pointer. That's why it is called as pointer. Now, for simple variable A, or it is called as value variable, there are 2 values only. Means just A, when you print value of A by %d formatting type, just A gives you what? Value at that address location. What is the value of inside A? 10. And address of A, what it gives you? A's base address means 100. Understood the meaning? Every value variable having only 2 values. One A gives you 10. Address of A gives you base address of A. Next. But pointer type of variables gives you 3 different values. Means just P. Just P means value inside P, that is 100. Then address of P. What is the address of P? Means base address 200. Third one is pointer P. Now, what is the meaning of pointer P? Now, pointer P means value at that address location. Means pointer P. What is the address in the P? 100. And what is the value at that 100 address location? 10. So, pointer P gives you 10 value. Means pointer P gives you value at that address location. Means 100 address locations value. That is 10. This is given by pointer P. Okay. So, pointer type of variable gives you 3 different values, and value variable gives you only 2 different values. If you write pointer A, it is meaningless, because A is value type of variable, and pointer A means what? Value at that address location, but A contains actual value, not address, so it is a meaningless. So value variable does not use pointer A value. Okay, it is meaningless, it is wrong. Value variable gives you only A and address A. It is correct. Pointer variable gives you 3 types. P, just P means value inside P 100, and 100 is actually address. Okay, next address of P means P location's address 200, that is also a address. And pointer P means value at that address location, means P contains which address? 100, and this address contains which value? 10. So pointer P gives you value. Understood the meanings of these notations? Okay, so here this is called as memory management for pointer, type of variable and value variable. Next, clear screen. Next is clear screen. After that, now we want to print value of a variable. Pointers are more flexible type of data type, because we can access value indirectly by using pointers, not directly, using indirect way, because pointer P we can access which value? Value of a variable. How? Indirect way, not directly. Direct way is a, just write a, it gives you value of a, but this is called as indirect way. Okay, and P points to this a location, so P is called as pointer. Next, so how we can access value of a in different ways? So first, printf value of a is equal to first way, that is direct way. How we can access directly? Just give the name of a variable. So what percentage, instead of percentage d, what we print? Value of a. What is that? 10. Next, printf value of a is equal to percentage d. How we can print value of a in different way? Now, what P contains? Address of a. So just write pointer P. What pointer P gives you? Value at this address location. P contains address 100, 100's address locations value, that is 10. So we get value 10. Okay, so there are another way. That means we can print value of a in different ways using pointer. So another way, how we can access a's value? There is another way, means address of P pointer. Now what it gives you? Address of P. What is the address of P? 200. Pointer means what? 200's value. What 200 address contains? 100. Okay, again give pointer. Again means 100's address locations value. What is that? 10. So we can access value of a variable in different ways using pointers. Not only one single way. If there is no pointers, then only one way is there. How? Just give the name of a, it gives you direct values of inside the a. But using pointers we can access value of a variable in different ways. Understood the meaning? Next, any other way to access the value of a variable? Yes, there are. Another way is also exists. What is that? Suppose printf value of a is equal to percentage d, double quotes complete. First use pointer P, its address means what? First evaluate inner brackets, that is pointer P. What pointer P gives you? P's address locations value 10. Again ampersand means 10's address. What is the 10's address? 100. And 100's pointer. Okay, so this also gives you same value, that is 10. So this is the, in these different ways we can access value of a in different indirect ways. This is only direct way we can access the value of a variable, and these are different indirect ways we can access the same value of a variable. But if you can write like that, there is another way also. Printf value of a is equal to percentage d double quotes complete comma. Now using a, how we can access? Suppose ampersand of a means what? Address of a. What address of a gives you? 100. Okay, and its value, that address location's value. So what it gives you? Address of a means 100 and 100 address location's value, that is again 10. But if you write printf value of a is equal to percentage d, and you can write pointer a, what it gives you? Pointer a. Pointer is a is meaningless. Meaning of that pointering is a contains some value, that is address, and that address location's value, but a contains value itself, not an address. So this is a wrong. Clear? If you write like this, it gives you error. We cannot access the value of a using this. That means first you cannot use pointer a, but you can use initial address of a. It is meaningless. It is meaningful. That is, address of a is meaningful, but pointer a is meaningless. So it gives you wrong answer, or some compiler it gives you syntactical errors. Clear? So this is invalid. Okay, so these are the different ways we can access the value of a variable, which is value variable, using pointer variable. Understood the meaning? So that's why pointers are called as more flexible. Clear? Next, we can also print the address of any value variable or pointer variable. Suppose we want to print address of a variable. So how we can print the address? Printf address of a is equal to percentage. Now to print the address, we can use formatting type as a percentage u or percentage x. Percentage x gives you hexadecimal, because all addresses are stored and these addresses are in the hexadecimal form. That's why use percentage x as a formatting type, or percentage u. Percentage u means unsigned integer value, because addresses are not signed. Understood the meaning? For printing addresses, we can use either percentage u or percentage x. Both are correct. Meaning x means hexadecimal value, it prints hexadecimal value, and percentage u means unsigned integer value, because addresses are not signed. Addresses are always unsigned. For that, use percentage u or percentage x as a formatting type. So use percentage x double quotes complete comma. Now how we can print the address? Use ampersand of. Clear? So just ampersand of a gives you address of value variable a. So it is anything, it depends on the RAM where that variable is. Memory is allocated to that particular variable a. Clear? Next, get ch, curly bracket of main function is completed. So this is the basics of the pointer. Now main thing, pointer. What is the pointers? Pointers are the derived data type. Next, what is the use of pointer? Pointer is used to store address of another variable. If pointer is integer pointer, then integer pointer stores the address of another integer type of variable. If pointer is float pointer, then we can store only address of float variable into the float pointer. Okay. Next, pointer variable. There are two types of variables in C language. One is value variable, or it is called as simple variable, that we can use, and another one is pointer type of variable. Pointer type of variable stores address of another variable. After that, pointer type of variable having three values, just p, address of p, and pointer p. But value variable having two values only, a and address of a. Pointer a is invalid in C language. because a is value type of variable. Okay, so today we will stop here.